in the second quarter.
Saca caro. Paola. Astri, Andy. A ver si podemos entrar contigo la pelota. Okay. De un lado. Tami viene, Caro la apoya. Estamos ahí. En el cierre quiero esto. Quiero esto acá contigo, la pelota en tu lado fuerte. Quiero a Caro y a Andy. Quiero tiradora. Astri, del otro lado me queda Tami Astri. Quiero esto, pumba. Pick and roll, en movimiento, Andy Cortina y Andy acá. Tenés descarga, tenés tiro de 3 puntos, tenés penetración.
Ayúdame, Caro.
16 seconds to play in the second quarter. Casanova already in double figures on assists. Got 4 rebounds as well.
Going to get it into the forecourt here and go pick and roll.
Casanova has definitely been the engine for Cuba in this game.
Calling for it. That
Blocked
took too
down
long
to
to
2.
set up.
She's got to throw it up.
Too long.
Yeah. Unaware of the clock, and Paraguay does not even get a shot off at the end of the second quarter. We go into halftime with Cuba ahead by 7. The score 40-33. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup for Women live from Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina. And you see there, Mark, the shooting has indeed cooled off. Paraguay down to 60% from two-point range. Cuba at 56% from two-point range.
Yeah, they were a little cold in the second quarter.
Cuba with a huge rebounding advantage, 26-16, including 5-1 on the offensive glass. Casanova has 10 of Cuba's 11 assists. 9 turnovers for Cuba. Paraguay taking pretty good care of the ball. 4 steals apiece.
I don't want to go back to that last play of the half there. Coach Value calls that timeout, sets it up, and you want to get into that with about 6-7 seconds to go. They didn't get into it with 3 seconds. It left no room for any type of quality shot there. You don't want to waste a timeout as a coach. But again, you can't carry him over, so he went ahead and used it, which was a good decision. But you got to execute a little bit better on that.
Let's look at the individual numbers for the first half as you watch the highlights roll past. For Paraguay, Ferrari, the engine for Paraguay, as Casanova has been for Cuba. Paola Ferrari with 10 points in that first half, along with 4 assists. Claudia Aponte has 7. Hilda Peña has 4. Tamara Insfran 4. Maria Mercado, Maria Peralta, Astrid Hudeman, and Maria Caraves each with 2. Caraves the leading rebounder for Paraguay with 5. Ferrari leading in assists with 4. Caraves has 3 assists. For Cuba, Unieski Buli and Leidis Oquendo each have 11 points. Arlenis Romero has 8. Francie Ochoa 4. And this lady Galindo has 2. And much more balanced scoring for Cuba. Missed Marlon Cepeda. She's got 4. Francie Ochoa with 5 rebounds. Casanova has 4. Cepeda 4, Buli 4, and Leidis Oquendo has 6. So Cuba really crashing the boards. And Casanova with those 10 assists in that first half. The only other assist in that first half for Cuba was by Arlenis Romero. So Cuba has to be much more pleased, Alberto Zabala especially, with how his team is performing in this contest against Paraguay.
And they're plus 11 in bench points, which is always good.
There's a good look at Francio Ochoa. And one of the outside shots by Ladies Oquendo. She was deadly from that left side. From the right side, not so much. There's one of Vilda Peña's 2 jump shots that she nailed. And there's the other one. Nice release, nice rotation. There's Ferrari on one of the fast break buckets that Paraguay got in that first half. Good look at the coaches. Alberto Zabala for Cuba and Juan Feliu from Paraguay. Long three-pointer good. Galindo strong with the left hand. Cuba leads by 7 at halftime. As Mark Anderson and I have been talking about, this has been an entertaining game so far, even though the shooting pace cooled off a little bit in that second quarter. The pace of play has still been crisp and
very
clean.
good.
Yeah,
very good. Cuba's been, outstanding after their game yesterday. Come out with a lot of energy. Paraguay's come out. They've run a lot of good sets, coming off the staggered screens, looking for quick hitters. It's been very entertaining, Craig.
There's another one of those buckets by Oquendo from the left side. Stepping up confidently and knocking it down. 40-33 in favor of Cuba. The second half action when we return. Look like you're having a good time, snapping along.
Se viene el segundo tiempo de este partido parejísimo entre Paraguay y Cuba, 40 para Cuba, 33 para Paraguay. Vive el partido de la segunda jornada AmeriCup femenina Argentina 2017.
Welcome back to Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina, for day 2 of play at the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup for women. Our opening game of the day between Paraguay and Cuba. Been an entertaining game thus far. Cuba coming out of halftime with a 40-33 lead. 3 more games coming up today. Venezuela and Virgin Islands at 4:05 p.m. local time. That's 3:05 Eastern time in the U.S. Colombia and Brazil at 6:35, and the host nation Argentina has the day off. So at 9:05 tonight, it will be Canada and Puerto Rico. Both of those teams grabbed wins yesterday, so this contest between the two of them will be very important to determine who comes out on top in that group.
Big difference today, Craig, for Cuba. Casanova already has 10 assists. Yesterday she had 1 because she couldn't get any freedom to move the ball, with Canada putting 1, sometimes 2 people on her.
Caraves to the right hand. Nice defense by Ochoa. And Ochoa loses it out of bounds following the rebound, and Paraguay will have another go at it. They're putting 14 on the clock, but I thought Cuba had possession of it and lost it. Thought they'd be getting a fresh 24, but
right.
Evidently they said she just tipped it out of bounds. Shot clock at 5. Ferrari, long 3 on the way. Misses everything, and that's... We have one official saying it hit the rim. I didn't think it hit the rim. I thought it hit the backboard.
I thought, well, let's see if we can get a replay here.
I don't think that hit the rim. I think that hit the backboard. It missed the rim badly.
It's
hard to tell from
it's
that
hard
angle.
To tell, yeah.
At any rate, Paraguay retains possession.
Nice bounce pass into Caravas.
Caravas again with the right hand. Again, good defense by Cuba. That time it was Romero. Romero has it poked out of bounds and then loses the handle, and that'll be Paraguay ball.
Paraguay does a nice job running Ferrari off of doubles, single doubles.
Aponte swings it left side. Nice right-hand drive there by Ferrari. Paraguay cuts the lead to 5.
That gives her 12.
Romero to Casanova. Shot clock at 10. Quick hands by Ferrari. Caraves didn't have anything underneath, so Paraguay backs it out and gets it reset. Mercado for 3, and that's good!
Drained it.
Paraguay back to within 2 at 40-38. A 5-0 run to open the second half for Paraguay. Casanova to her left, guarded by Mercado. Now around the screen, pulls up from the right elbow, shot short. Rebound grabbed by Ochoa. She misses the putback, and Paraguay comes away with it.
If they score here, look for a possible timeout.
And Caraves couldn't handle the pass from Ferrari. Now a 3 on the way from Romero. That's short. And the rebound out of bounds. It'll be Paraguay ball.
You got to find ways to answer runs like that. Down here, it was a defensive effort on that fast break.
I don't think the casual fan understands the nature of runs in basketball, as Caravas gets called for the offensive foul there. No matter what you do, teams will make runs. It's just a fact of life in basketball, and you have to withstand, you have to endure, and you have to respond.
You do, and it has to be both on defense and offense. The runs can be at any point in the game. You just, in each level you go up, the runs can be more quick hitter, more lightning quick, and you have to be ready for them.
Casanova whips it over to Galindo. Galindo with the left hand off the glass, no good. Rebound by Booley. Her attempt wouldn't go. Oh, and a nice tip ahead. Mercado has to beat two players, so she pulls it back out. Ferrari fake the three. Now into the corner for Caravas. Back outside. Yep.
I was wondering because she shuffled them. Now, Cuba's got to get back into their set offense, be a little bit more patient down here. They're getting the shots, but they haven't put them in.
Casanova over to Oquendo. Back to Casanova. Cuba, patient now. Galindo. Her 19-footer is good.
That's what they needed right there. They ran some clock, got a good, everybody on the same page, and they scored.
Lead back to 4.
Good talk defensively.
Ferrari wheels her way into the lane. Now Aponte for 3. That's good! Pretty shot by Claudia Aponte.
Good rotation on that ball.
And now Aponte in double figures. Booley, she gets fouled.
Booley's done a nice job today of
really
drawing
has.
contact in the lane.
That foul is on Ilda Pena, her first.
Going with the hook shot.
Speaking of a lost art.
Yes. It's not taught much anymore, or taught correctly, I should say.
Free throw straight through by Booley.
It's more, it's been the little jump hook shot in the lane.
Almost a Magic Johnson type baby hook.
Yeah.
A little pressure now in the backcourt by Cuba. Paraguay's got to hurry. Finally get it across.
Yeah, they got it just across.
Yeah, had about a second to spare, if that. Now Mercado the long 3. That's good!
It's 2 of them this quarter for.
And we're tied up at 44. 5:50 to play third quarter. So Paraguay has erased the 7-point halftime deficit.
Outscored them 11-4 here.
Nice jumper by Booley, would not go from the top of the key, and now Paraguay with a chance at the lead.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad shot. They just didn't have anybody to rebound.
Now a 3 from the corner. That misses. Rebounded by Oquendo, and now she's leading the charge. Speaking of charge.
No.
You don't agree with the call?
No. Remember yesterday we were talking about flops? I don't know. Let's take a look at this.
That was pretty good. I was anticipating that, actually.
I think she was anticipating it coming down. Kendo. Okay. I was wrong. That was legit.
Yeah, there was some pretty good contact there.
Yeah. You know what, Craig? It was my angle.
Yeah. It's the curvature of the earth.
There you go. Thanks, Bill Nye.
44-44. 3 on the way from Ferrari, and that rings out. She tried to give Paraguay the lead. Now Oquendo on the left side, where she's been absolutely lights out. Ochoa to the elbow, now into the corner to Booley, and now back out right side to Casanova. She launches the 3, and that rattles out. Caravas the rebound, and Paraguay with another chance at the lead. Mercado has her shot swatted away by Booley.
Get that out of here.
And here comes Cuba back the other way. Casanova slings it outside. That jumper no good by Romero.
Having troubles here this quarter scoring, but they're getting good looks.
This has turned into a track meet now.
3 seconds.
I thought the same thing. Now the three from the corner, and that's good. Paraguay with the lead, 47-44 on the three-pointer by Paola Ferrari.
Might want to start looking towards a timeout.
Either one of these teams, these guys have been sprinting back and forth. Oquendo tries to answer, no good. Pena the rebound. And now a foul in the backcourt by Unieski Bulli. Bulli's played a very good game. That's her second foul.
You have 3 timeouts in the second half. Coach Zavala could use one here coming up if they don't score.
Correction, that's her third. They just put it up on the board. Now Casanova sits down and Lisdavi Martinez comes in. Casanova's been playing with her hair on fire in this game. She needs a break. Udeman for 3, that's short. Nice rebound by Caraves. Quick hands to snag that. And Paraguay resets.
Oh, that lane open.
Yeah, double dribble.
Maybe that's why the lane opened up so much.
So let's see how Cuba answers. A 14-4 run by Paraguay to open this third quarter.
Screen. Roll. We got a mismatch.
Martinez from outside the left elbow, no good. Pena the rebound.
Ochoa had the mismatch on the roll to the basket.
Caraves right side, guarded by Romero. To Mercado. Up near midcourt, now around Pena. Shot clock in single digits. Mercado leaves it underneath to Pena. High off the glass, no good, but a foul called. I think that's going to be on Lisdavi Martinez. It is, and that's her first.
The momentum is in Paraguay's favor right now.
Free throw by Pena is good, and the lead for Paraguay is now 4. Are you one of those coaches that subscribes to the idea of momentum? Obviously, you can have it in games, but how about from game to game? Do you think it carries over?
No. Well, today we saw how Cuba started out from yesterday, so no, I don't subscribe to that. But during a game, I would say yes. Momentum is huge. You can have big swings.
Francie Ochoa gets fouled. That's going to be on Caraves. Paraguay up 5 now following the free throw by Pena. And now Ochoa will try to cut into the 5-point lead. Both teams with 3 fouls in this third quarter. Free throw by Ochoa is short.
They've scored 4 points in 7 minutes and 10 seconds.
And a lane violation. Ochoa now with 5 points and 8 rebounds. Trapped in the corner. Paraguay's in trouble. Oh, nice job breaking that press. What's the old saying? Pass beats the press?
Pass beats the press.
And an offensive foul there by Aponte. That'll be her first. Yep, she pushed off with that lead arm. The officiating in this tournament thus far has been excellent.
It's been very good, outstanding.
There's the screen by Ochoa. That left the shooter open as both players went with the roll. Romero had her foot on the line. Shot missed anyway. And Paraguay comes out of there with it. Mercado. Oh, boy, the pass by Pena tipped. Galindo gets it back, and she gets fouled.
Pena had Mercado right next to her, and
yeah,
I don't know if she said anything to let her know that.
Yeah, Pena tried to almost highlight pass down the court, and defender put her arm up and snagged it out of midair.
And that put him in the penalty with that foul.
Sure did. So Galindo to the free throw line. Galindo's got 5 now. And Cuba draws to within 3. 2:03 to play in this third quarter. The lead now 2. More full court pressure from Cuba. But Paraguay breaks it rather easily this time. Caraves into the corner for Aponte for 3. A little too strong. Rebound tap to Pena underneath. Nice cleanup by Hilda Pena. That gets the lead back to 4 at 51-47. Minute 44 to play. Third quarter. Well, Paraguay showing that their run was no fluke.
Well, it's also been highlighted by the fact that Cuba can't score right now.
Romero spinning in the lane, tried to pass it to Booley, but it got intercepted. Now here's Caraves to the left hand, and the lay-in is good. And Cuba wants timeout. 53-47 the lead for Paraguay. A minute 20 to play, third quarter, and Paraguay has erased a 7-point halftime deficit. It's been a 13-point swing in favor of Paraguay in this third quarter. More third quarter action when we return.
Trabajamos la jugada 2. Jugamos la jugada 2 para que estrella la pantalla, para ver si Marlene puede venir por aquí para que pase a hablar. Si no, seguimos trabajando este trabajo. ¿Entendido? Eso con Marlene cuando hagamos la 2, ¿no es verdad? Hacemos la X. Galindo, Lady por Muñelo. Galindo arriba y Lady abajo. Ahora es al revés. Lady pantalla en la X, Lady sale para afuera y Galindo se roca. ¿Entendido? De primera, para afuera. La pantalla, ¿cómo va a ser ahora? Por aquí. Por aquí, Casanova para acá y tú te abres. Para ver si se equivocan y te da aquí. O sea,
En defensa es postura, tiro a 3 puntos, son tiros largos. Ténganlas adelante. En ofensiva quiero jugar con 5. Que es lo que nos está dando de comer en la salida de la última cortina. Vale,
Cuba's last basket was at 7 minutes.
Wow.
They're 1 for 11 this quarter.
Well, I think that will impact their shooting percentage as we come back. Minute 20 to play. Third quarter. A 13-point swing in this third quarter as Paraguay trailed by 7 at half. They are now up by 6. Even I can do that math.
There you go.
And there's a 3 from the corner. That was Ladis Oquendo. She's got 14 now. I think that was her first bucket from the right side.
Yes, and they needed that too.
Ferrari on the right wing. She drives. Romero cuts her off. Goes to the right hand, tries to spin it up off the glass. And here comes Cuba. They're playing with a little bit more urgency out of that timeout. Maybe they just needed a little breather. There's Romero from deep right side. No good. Oquendo skies for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Paraguay ball.
Again, they're getting good looks, and now in the first half, those were the shots they were knocking down.
Both sides were. Paraguay seems to be getting better looks inside than Cuba is. Mercado directing traffic. Oh, Ferrari on the roll, but there were 3 defenders there. Now Aponte for 3. Boy, that looked like it was going to be good. Rebound back tap nicely by Pena.
That's another offensive rebound by Pena.
Hudeman. Astrid Hudeman now with 4, and a long 3 at the end of the third quarter is no good. And Paraguay takes a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter, 55-50. A 22-10 advantage in that third quarter for Paraguay. And now Cuba is going to be forced to come back in the fourth quarter when we return. Here's a look at the game leaders. Ferrari with 15 for Paraguay, Oquendo 14 for Cuba. Caraves now with 8 rebounds, Ochoa with 9, and there's Casanova with those 11 assists. As we look at some of the highlights, we will run down the individual numbers through 3 quarters. Mercado has 8 for Paraguay, along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Peralta with 2, Pena with 8 and 5 boards. Ferrari 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Hudeman 4 points. Aponte with 10 points. Tamara Insfran with 4. Maria Caraves with 4 and 8 rebounds. For Cuba, Francie Ochoa has 5 points, 9 rebounds. Casanova has not scored, but she's got 11 assists and 5 rebounds. Galindo 6 points. Cepeda has 4. And she's kind of disappeared since the first quarter. Cepeda also has 4 rebounds. Bully has 13 points and 4 boards. And Ladis Oquendo has 14 points and 7 rebounds. We talked about how balanced Cuba was through the first quarter and really through most of the first half. Now, again, we're only seeing 2 players getting it done for Cuba offensively.
They got to spread the wealth again. But again, they're missing shots that they were hitting in the first half.
That is true.
Now, Pena had 2 big offensive rebounds. She's only been credited with 1, but that one she had to put back. But the other one that was huge was that tip out.
That back tap, yep.
Yep, she didn't get credit for that, even though it was controlled.
Don't forget, coming up at 4:05, our next game, Venezuela and Virgin Islands. That should be a good game. Hudeman off the glass. The runner won't go.
You got numbers if you can. All right, it's 3-on-3.
Casanova pushing, pulls up over Mercado and cannot hit. Here comes Paraguay. They are not content to just jog it up. Caraves gets past the defender Cepeda, but gets her shot blocked, and now Cuba running.
Got to score
now
here
they've
with
got numbers, yeah. What great hands there by Astrid Hudeman. Got her hand on it. Could not keep it in bounds, though. Yeah, Cuba had a 4-on-1, 4-on-2, and Hudeman came in and got her mitt on it.
Kendo going to the right and shooting it with the left.
5'5" Maria Mercado gets that rebound in traffic. 3 on the way. That's no good. Rebound tipped
nice tip
by Mercado.
out.
And a travel. Every player does it. Every player thinks they're not traveling. And every player gets called every time. The shot fake off the catch and then
the feet shuffle.
Well, they go to accelerate on the drive. And they don't dribble first. Casanova.
Sticking with a variation of floppy off of that. With the 2, the 4, and the 5 on the blocks. And then the 2 and the 3 can start and rotate off of them.
Just nice defense by Paraguay. Forced Cepeda into a contested shot. Here comes Caraves flipping it up with the left hand and in. The lead now 7 for Paraguay, 57-50. (24-10) the run since the start of the second half for Paraguay. Casanova for three. That's good. Her first bucket of the game. A huge three to get Cuba back to within 4. 8 minutes to play.
That'll get some life in them. Now you got to come down and hit another shot. Doesn't necessarily have to be a three. We just come down and get another basket.
Ferrari for three. She didn't quite hear you. And Casanova pushing it. Gets grabbed by Mercado as she takes the shot, and Casanova will go to the free throw line.
This will give them a chance to put back-to-back scores together, which they needed.
First foul on Mercado. We've seen Casanova be active all game long as far as we've talked about her being the engine that has driven Cuba in this game, but she has not done it by way of the score. It seems like now, as Cuba is trailing, she might take on a little bit of that scoring role. We saw her come down last possession, drain that three, and now she took it to the hole against Mercado and is going to the free throw line.
She's being more assertive with the basketball in the way of keeping it in her hands to score.
So she's gotten Cuba back to within 2, and a nice job by Paraguay to break the press.
She scored their last 5 points.
Mercado with the shot clock at 10 launches the three. That's no good. And Paraguay suddenly settling for one and done.
Still have see the floor.
Let's see what Casanova does here. Risky play by Hudeman. Now it's 5-on-4. Galindo drives baseline, spins on Mercado, off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Pena.
She wanted to pass that, and then the passing lane closed up. That's the toughest.
Nice break there by Paraguay.
Toughest thing you can do is to leave your feet with the thought of passing first, then try to shoot it. It's got to be the other way around. You got to leave your feet with the thought to shoot first, then pass. Little circle play.
Casanova to her right, shoots it up over Mercado with her back turn, and she hits another three. And Cuba to within 1. 6.5 minutes to play, fourth quarter.
Casanova's on an 8-0 run herself.
And she's taking Cuba on her back. Pena the spin move, the hook won't go. And Cuba with a chance to take the lead on this possession. It's almost as if Casanova said, all right, enough of this, I'm taking over.
Right. And that's what you need out of a point guard, to recognize.
Another three, and that's good! Casanova gives Cuba the lead back, 61-59. An 11-point run by Casanova herself, and she has brought Cuba all the way back and then some.
I think she did say, this is enough. Let's get back into this.
Cuba now with the lead, and Paraguay takes timeout with 6:03 to play. Cuba on top, 61-59.
Tan difíciles, nos comimos 2 triples seguidos, de la misma manera. Cambio, y acá paciencia, está claro, el juego está donde lo que queríamos que esté el juego, demasiado tiempo le queda al juego. Le quedan 6 minutos al partido. Ok, la próxima ofensiva, orden, 5. Está clarito, cada acción con esta piba es step o switch. Si es Karina es step agresivo para que la suelte. Ok, si es cualquiera de las otras es cambio. Si en el cambio esta va para adentro y esta toma el pick and roll acá y queda, y hay una jugadora nuestra que puede ajustar con Jamín para que Jamín haga esto, lo hace. ¿Me entienden lo que quiero decir? ¿Cierto? Ok, vamos, atiendan la salida, 5 la próxima ofensiva. Ok, dale.
61-59 Cuba, as they have erased a 7-point deficit in this fourth quarter.
I guarantee Casanova won't be getting that much room the next few times down the court.
She's got a double-double now, as you see there on the graphic.
Right.
11 points and 11 assists. She hasn't racked up any assists because she's been making all the points.
No, only one since halftime, but hey, she's got the points.
Ferrari has her pass tipped And here comes Cuba running. They've got numbers.
Nice
Ochoa
pass.
gets fouled hard underneath the bucket. That'll be on Mercado. And that's a good foul by Mercado.
Right.
I don't think she was necessarily even intentionally trying to foul. But she prevented the easy bucket and is going to force Ochoa to make 2 to get 2. Well, she makes 1. And the lead now 3. Second free throw rings out. Ferrari the rebound. More pressure from Cuba. And she draws the foul on Booley. That'll be her 4th. And that might have been a little bit of acting. There you see Cuba on a 12-2 run since the 8.5-minute mark. So Booley's got to sit down as Zenas Lady Galindo comes in. Carabase left side. Now Pena. Over into the corner for Mercado. Back out to Carabase. Pena's got it right side. Insfran. Carabase just about has it stolen away. Carabase whips it into the corner. Insfran for 3. Air ball. And here comes Cuba.
Now Paraguay's kind of hit the skids on hitting the shots here last minute or so.
Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the game. Casanova accelerates, catches her own shot. Now she's trapped and tied up. It'll stay with Cuba on the possession arrow. Maria Peralta comes in and Hilda Pena sits down.
3 across the free throw line extended. See what they do out of this. Fake the up screen.
Oquendo from short range. Contested shot, no good. Paraguay could use a bucket here. They're not trailing by much, but they just need a little momentum. And now Galindo draws the foul. Not sure about that one. A little off-arm action there.
Right.
Peralta, left side, 3 on the way. No good.
Look good.
Look how quick Casanova is. Accelerates all the way to the hole but misses the layup. Mercado the rebound. Now Paraguay's got numbers. Ferrari takes it straight to the bucket. She gets fouled by Romero. Beg your pardon, that's Galindo.
Be her 3rd.
Free throw by Ferrari is up and in.
Paraguay needed these points here. She can get the second one.
Ferrari now with 18 points. Make it 19, and Paraguay back to within 1. 4:24 to play in regulation. Should start to say that. There you get a look at Venezuelan head coach Oscar Silva.
Coming off the horns, you can go left, right. There's the flare. 3.
Oquendo's 3 is a touch short, but Ochoa snags the rebound, gets it back. Casanova faked the 3, step back 3. No good. Caravase the rebound. Boy, I thought Casanova was going to drain that one.
Look, yes. Oh, good head fake.
Ferrari kicks it out. And that's Insfran with the right hand. That won't go for Rocio Insfran. Ochoa fills the lane, misses the layup, but she'll go to the free throw line.
That's a good decision by Casanova. Good court awareness.
She knew Ochoa was filling behind her. And Ochoa misses the free throw, so the lead remains 1. 3:37 to play. Second free throw, no good. Caravase comes up with the rebound. More pressure from Cuba. And Peralta brings it up, kicks it into the corner. 3 on the way, no good. Paraguay has gone ice cold from the 3-point stripe.
Kind of looks like what Cuba did in the third quarter. Had open looks, couldn't knock them down. The same things happened to Paraguay.
That long 2, no good. Oquendo in traffic, and now Ochoa comes in and commits the foul following the rebound. And is that Ferrari? That is Ferrari. She got thumped by Ochoa. Paraguay 6 of 29 from 3-point range. Cuba not much better, 7 of 23. Peralta gets it across the timeline. Aponte's got it. Another 3 on the way, and that one's good! Ferrari hits from downtown, and she's got 22 points.
I think this is going to go down to the wire, Craig.
And a travel. Unieski Booley called for the travel. She's in there with those 4 fouls. I'm not sure I saw a travel there.
Full court pressure now.
Peralta picks up the dribble to Mercado. Nice break.
There you go. Get it to the middle. Good
Ferrari
thing.
for 3. Bang! Back-to-back 3-pointers for Paola Ferrari. And Paraguay back on top by 5. Galindo on the drive. She cannot finish with the left hand. Rebound tapped.
Get something good out of this. $18 seconds.
Now some frantic energy here. Inside 2 minutes. And just like that, Paraguay's up 5. Nice cut to Galindo. She cannot get the shot to go, but she will go to the free throw line.
How about Ferrari hitting those 2 big threes?
Reminiscent of Casanova earlier in the fourth quarter.
Right, there it is. There's that cut to the middle. That was nice.
Behind the back dribble, step back, and
well executed.
Yes, sir.
Press break.
Now Galindo misses the free throw. Cuba from the free throw line now 11 of 17. Make it 12 of 18. More pressure from Cuba. Minute 50 to play.
Sideline.
Nicely broken again by Paraguay.
Oh,
and it
look.
leads to the, well, I thought easy bucket by Mercado. She missed, but very heads up. She just pulls it back around. Ferrari, the reverse, can't get it to run in. And then it goes off of Galindo. That'll be Paraguay ball with a fresh 14. Ferrari to inbound. Galindo almost had that inbound pass. Ferrari, the pretty hanger off the glass, would not go. And here comes Cuba. They've got numbers, 3 on 2. Outside to Romero for 2. Missed that one badly. And the rebound grabbed by Aponte.
Galindo got away with
3 on 1 now. Ferrari up off the glass. No good. That might have been the nail right there, but Ferrari couldn't finish.
This is
now
big.
A 3 from the corner from Romero. No good. And again, 2-on-1 this time for Paraguay. Aponte, the behind-the-back pass. I think they were just running clock. Yeah. I think I take that to the hole, though, and maybe try to draw the foul. Instead, Mercado takes it with the left hand. Boy, Paraguay's had a couple of opportunities to salt this one away with a bucket.
Right.
35 seconds to play. 3 on the way.
There
That's
good.
Casanova draws Cuba to within 1 with 32 seconds to play. And if Paraguay drops this one, they will be kicking themselves for a couple of missed opportunities to put it away.
Cuba's got to rotate defensively.
Ferrari. It does not go, but Ferrari will go to the free throw line. Ferrari crashes after the foul into those video boards.
If she hits both of these, look for Cuba to call timeout to advance the ball.
Each team with 2 timeouts left. I'm not sure what the discussion is here. Still not sure what all the discussion's about.
Are they on the who the foul was on? It can't be that because the officials are ready to go.
Now more discussion between Leandro Lizcano and the scorer's table. Now he says, all good. Still don't know what that was about. Ferrari sinks the first free throw. She's got 26 points. Big free throw here, and she steps up and just knocks it down. So a 3-point lead for Paraguay. Shot clock is off. Game clock at 16.
Gonna play it out. No timeout.
I think it's either going to be Casanova or Oquendo for 3 here. Casanova around the screen.
They're not going to give her a
Clock
look.
at 5. Long three-pointer, no good.
Gotta shoot.
Galindo puts it up. It will not go, and if it had, it wouldn't have mattered. And Paraguay with a huge come-from-behind win, taking down Cuba by the score of 69-66.
Coach Zavala is a little upset over there, thinking Casanova got fouled at the end.
Well, unless it was pretty egregious, I can't imagine that they would call that on a game-ending, potentially game-tying shot.
Right. And here's the other thing, you know, you're always in a quandary as a coach. Do you call timeout to advance it, set up a play, or do you let it play out? That's one of those things that you look back on.
A tremendous game between Paraguay and Cuba. Very entertaining.
Oh yes, it was fun to watch how the teams were going up and down. Even during the streaks when they weren't hitting shots, it was still entertaining to watch because of the action that was going on.
Paraguay really drew closer on the rebounds. Cuba with a huge advantage in the first half, but ended up not too far in Cuba's favor, 49-45. Just a fantastic game. That was fun to watch. Each team with 15 turnovers. Both teams played their hearts out. Ferrari, a tournament-high 27 points. Oquendo had 14 points and 12 boards. Caraves 11 boards for Paraguay. As we look at the leaders, and in 2 games, Cuba unable to secure a point against either Canada or Paraguay. Paraguay, in their first game of this tournament, comes away with the win. Cuba outscored Paraguay in that fourth quarter, 16-12, largely on the efforts of Eneidis Casanova. Let's look at the final individual numbers on this one. For Paraguay, Paola Ferrari, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Maria Mercado had 8 points and 8 rebounds. Maria Peralta, 2 points. Hilda Pena, 8 points, 6 rebounds. She did some very good work for Paraguay underneath. A couple of good finishes and a couple of big offensive rebounds. Astrid Hudeman had 4 big points. Claudia Aponte had 10 to go along with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Tamara Insfron had 4 points. Maria Caraves had 6 points and 11 rebounds, as well as 4 assists. Andrea Gomez played but did not score. She did have 1 steal. For Cuba, Ladis Oquendo had 14 points and 12 rebounds. Anidis Casanova had 14 points and 13 assists. So 2 double-doubles for Casanova and Oquendo. Francie Ochoa had 6 points and 12 rebounds. Ennis Lady Galindo had 7.7 boards. Listavia Martinez played but did not score. She did have 1 rebound. Arlenis Romero, 8 points. Marlon Cepeda had 4 points and 6 rebounds. And Unieski Bully, a strong effort in this second game. She had 13 points and 4 rebounds, and she played much of the second half in foul trouble. Once again, the final, Paraguay upends Cuba 69-66 in a tremendously entertaining game. Both teams took fourth quarter leads on huge runs, but it was Paraguay that prevailed. Don't forget, coming up at 4:05 local time, it's going to be Venezuela and Virgin Islands in Game 2. At 6:35, it'll be Colombia and Brazil, and then the nightcap, Argentina and Mexico have the night off, so it will be Canada and Puerto Rico at 9:05. For my partner, Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Feta saying so long for now. Thanks for watching. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship for Women.